Whenever I travel in the world, I'm always looking for the rhythms of life because music contributes so much to our travel experience. So this month we wanted to make a bit of a music video out here in Lake Washington and talk about the value of music when we travel. In fact, I met Anne salsa dancing. Ever since then, we've been doing our own Roomba around the world. And whenever I hire a trio to come play at our dinner table, I actually always insist on being able to play the maracas for my bride. Music is an opportunity to really connect with the people and places from the heart. That's why when I travel, I'm always listening and drawn to whatever I hear to discover what's going to be on the other side of that sound that I hear. Riding a bike through Bogota, I couldn't help myself but stop and grab Anne's hand to dance salsa on the sidewalk. Or hiking in the Andes, I follow the sound of flute music to Quechua village celebrations. And tracing a call to prayer has led me to the footsteps of an imam singing his devotion to Allah. Music brings people together. It's a universal language. After all, we all speak music, right? Whether it's a young student greeting us at a school in Zimbabwe, hiring a traditional klapa band in Croatia, or joining Buddhist monks at a temple, chanting in preparation for meditation, experiencing the sound of music draws us into the moment and the flow of life when traveling. Music is the essential undercurrent of traditional ceremonies, transcending the moment it's experienced. It transports us to an ancient past and connects us to our common heritage of the human family. Drawn into the fervor of a Rajasthani religious celebration in India, or being invited into the circle of a Maya ceremony, calling in the four directions to find balance in ourselves and our Mother Earth, these experiences touch on the sacred. They open us up to other traditions and faiths and teach us new ways of understanding, and maybe even helping to heal ourselves and the modern world. Music not only reflects cultural tradition, but it's a reflection of the dynamic evolution of new sounds, especially the opportunity to hear the voices of younger generations. Not everyone likes hip-hop, but walking up the streets of Comuna 13 neighborhood in Medellin, where drugs, gangs, and violence once reigned, it's the young artists and street performers who are leading the next generation with positive messages celebrating love, peace, and community that has come to Colombia. Music tells stories, records history, and is an expression of cultural identity, like we experienced in Matanza, Cuba. What a way to understand West African roots of contemporary Cuban culture and Santeria religion than to be invited by a family into their home to learn about Santeria and celebrate dancing to this special guanguaco rumba based in Yoruba, Spanish, and contemporary clave rhythms that involves flirtatious movements between a man and a woman. And Cuba is a great example how music transcends cultural boundaries and builds bridges where there may be walls. Oh my God, everywhere you go in Cuba, on every street corner of Havana, Trinidad, and Cienfuegos, in spite of the US embargo making life so hard, Cubans connect with the outside world through their art, music, and dance, which is why we created our Music, Arts, and Dance of Cuba adventure. Musicians and live music deserve our support everywhere in the world, but especially in Cuba, where commercial opportunities to make a living in the arts are so limited. And that's why there's such a strong connection between tourism and the performing arts in Cuba. On our Cuba adventures, we have private performances and personal one-on-one audiences with some of Cuba's most renowned artists, dancers, and top recording artists, as well as many of its rising stars, such as singers, percussionists, and composers Brenda Navarrete and Jaime Arocena, who intertwine the musical legacies and contemporary styles of their native Cuba. So if you want to really immerse into Cuban culture, join one of our next Cuba group departures of our Music, Arts, and Dance adventures, November 9, 2019, or March 21, 2020. As travelers, world music is so accessible, you can start discovering the music of the place you're going to before liftoff, and certainly when you come back, make an awesome playlist of all the memories you've had on your trip. I left you a playlist of some of my favorites right here in the description for this video. Currently, the music industry and the tourism industry are merging and growing faster than the global economy, The World Tourism Organization General Secretary recently wrote, "Music across all genres has the undisputed power to generate a sense of unity and openness. Together, we can bring music and travel together to build bridges and destroy the walls." Hey, I hope you like this travel video. We're making a lot more videos from all around the world. It'd be great if you want to hit that red subscribe button, and if you ding that notification bell, I guarantee you'll go wild, because there's a lot more videos right over here, so check them out.
Kurt, you ready to film?